All right, everybody. Happy Friday. Welcome back into the Golden Tee Lounge. As always, I'm Kevin Lindsay. I've conveniently added it above my head in case you want to pester me with questions or good suggestions after this. It is Freaky Friday. It is our first week of events mode qualifying for the World Championship. There is a lot going on, and hopefully myself and Adam can have done a decent job and kind of explain that to you. So, kicking things off, Freaky Friday. It is mixing 2009 and Golden Tee 2016. So we're kicking it off with Elkhorn, our drivable par 5. Always great to start a round with a drivable par 5, give you the chance to hit a double eagle or even a super albatross. So with that being said, let's get things kicked off. I'm using grabber golf balls. You can see the Build-A-Bag that I'm using down below. I've got my 9.5 degree driver, 10.5 degree driver, 3-wood, etc. Same club set that you guys typically see me use in these videos, just for consistency's sake. So let's kick this off with a hole-in-one, and then I'm just gonna go home for the day. All right, not a hole-in-one, but a good way to start off. Chance to potentially putt in here for eagle or chip. Let's see. All right, well, that's okay. Hopefully your game is a lot better than mine has been lately, but par 5, drivable par 5, starting off -2 after 1 is not the end of the world. So it is, what, 1 o'clock Central Time, so you have a little bit under, 11 hours left to go in this week's daily contest. $4,519 in the prize pool and a $410 top prize. So a lot of prize pool out there for you to play with, whether you're going to play 10 games, 20 games, or just a few of them at the bars with your buddies. But I also have to point out Bonnie Moore, one of the best Golden Tee courses in our 30-year anniversary or 30-year history. It is part of 2009. And that means you are going to get to experience some really fun and cool, exciting designs that Jim Z and the team made, from not only Golden Tee 2009, but also 2016. Scores will be high. I believe, let's see, for today we've got 37 under. So nothing crazy, no 40s this week, but there's definitely still time left for that to be accomplished. You know, some of you guys are passionate, crazy. Well, I think we're all a little bit crazy when it comes to Golden Tee, but a lot of potential for some good scores and also some pretty slick shots, just basing it off of the setups we've seen in 3 holes here. Let's check in with our friends on Twitch and YouTube. Don't want them to feel left out at all. Perfect. Hopefully you guys have checked out the social media, seen some of the pictures we've posted today and over the last couple of days. Shout out to our friends the Zebras on this hole here, this nice long par 5. Please don't hit the animals. We don't want any trouble with PETA. They're just there hanging out around a golf green because, you know, what else would you be doing on a Friday afternoon in the world of Golden Tee? Uh-oh, look at that. Well, almost got up there in the green. I was trying to avoid my friends. Shout out Mr. Zebra right here. Don't want to interrupt the tree that you guys, the bushes that you're eating. Hope you're having fun. But, like I said, 37 under is the top score right now in Freaky Friday, but there's a lot of scoring potential. I got to give Adam Kramer credit. He's gone through a fine-tooth comb with the courses from 2009 and 2016 and choosing, there's so many holes that we love to feature in Freaky Friday, but we also try to throw some new blood in there as well to change these designs up. Obviously Elkhorn Ridge, you can't, it's hard to not use that drivable par 5 to kick things off. But Let's hope that stays in the green. It's a little aggressive, but Hawthorne, a good course. This was probably one of the last years that I really played a lot of Golden Tee. So these courses are near and dear to my heart, and also caused me lots of pain over the years. So hopefully I don't screw them up too badly. Sunnywood, this was always the hole I hated to get in closest to the pin. Sunnywood, by the way, shout out to our artist. I don't have the special, IT only development tool, but look at that roller coaster in the background. I mean, the amount of detail that these guys and gals put in over the years and still do is really astonishing. So shout out to our art team for putting up some great art over the years.
Golfer one. Barely off the green here, Jim.
Mouth, thanks for joining. I guess I'm going to have to drive out to Iowa and get Mouth set up with streaming. I don't know how that could possibly go wrong in any way, but I look forward to setting that up, my friend. So we've got the next couple of months of Freaky Friday set up. We did some of these nice throwback mixers, splitting the courses from some of the new school and the old school. But if you guys have any ideas, any cool, exciting thoughts you have for a potential Freaky Friday idea, or a course you want to see on Monday mix-up, or even Throwback Thursday now that that's back in the rotation, feel free to just reach out to myself or Adam. Tag Golden Tee on social media. I don't play this hole often, so I'm probably going to screw this shot up. Oh, look at that. That was beautiful. It almost looks like I know what I'm doing. Oh, boy. Speaking of which, Adam Kramer is somewhere in this building, but he's actually watching the live stream. So shout out to him for hanging out with us. If you've ever wanted to see what a golf ball looks like hitting the lava, yep, Volcano will absolutely do that to you. And hopefully I didn't mess that up too much. Perfect. Like I mentioned a little bit earlier, also our first week of World Championship qualifying. The scores are crazy. All of you guys are crazy, even the casual players, but we love you anyways. That's not bad. The nice thing about events mode in the World Championship qualifying is that even if you have no intentions of qualifying for the World Championship, it's actually a really good chip. Shout out to me. Even if you don't think you're going to make it to Vegas, or you don't think you're good enough to play, the nice thing about events mode this week and for the next 11 weeks afterwards is there's a lot of money on the line. $1,500 top prize. I want to say today was, or this week is $8,800 in the prize pool or something crazy like that. We pulled a lot of strings to make it happen, and you guys are enjoying events mode. You are beating the heck out of Catadreas Beach. You guys like to claim on the internet that you only play a certain number of games, and we know that was a lie, but we're not going to call you out on it. We like you guys too much sometimes, but it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of competition going on. But even if you're a casual guy that plays a couple games a week with your buddies at the bar, have a drink or two, go out there. There is thousands, literally thousands of dollars on the line in this week's contest. So even if you don't think you could get on the grand stage at the Orleans in Vegas this June and play in the World Championship, oh, look at that. That was actually pretty, I actually really like that shot. I might just quit on hole 11 here, because that's not the type of shot that I'm used to hitting after so many years of playing terrible Golden Tee. Rebecca Campbell, good to hear that you have registered for Sussex. Thank you for actually pointing that out. So we had our first Power Events National Tournament of the year last weekend in, St. Cloud, Florida. Hit 100 players on the dot for that tournament, which blew the previous record away by about 15 players. Honestly, there was a lot of good stuff going on. We had Sean McMenemy. Shout out to our video guy here at IT. He came down to the tournament with me. We shot some really good footage of the tournament, shot some interviews for the 30th anniversary. Crazy good stuff going on. But if you go to pegttour.com, the next national tournament is going to be in Sussex, Wisconsin, Oh, no. Stay dry. All right, that's okay. Oh, no. Stop. Okay, that's dry. That was a bad. As soon as I hit it, I knew that was not going well. But next national tournament, Sussex, Wisconsin. Great time as always. You can get signed up for that. And there goes my chipping game, or anything I thought was my chipping game. That's okay. Golden Tee Golf for Android and Apple devices. We've teased it a lot over the last few weeks. If you haven't checked out the trailer, we will share that again later today so you can see that. But if you haven't seen it yet, shame on you for not being hip and checking out all of our social media that we post each and every day. If you have an Android, see, I'm talking too much. I can't play Golden Tee anymore. If you have an Android, you can potentially beta test for us. Just shoot an email to gtandroidbeta@itsgames.com, and I'm just all over the place now. The stream was going good until I started talking about events mode, but that's okay. The nice thing about Freaky Friday and the daily contest is that until that clock strikes 12 Central, you can play as many as you want, many games as you want, same setup all day. These shots that I'm hitting poorly, I can practice. I can go out there and hopefully do a better job in playing these courses. I don't know why, I just always love this hole from Bonnie Moore. Even though I'm going to end up in the stuff, I just like hitting the ball really far.
He can't see his feet, let alone the ball.
But daily contest, whether it's a Freaky Friday, Monday mixed up, Throwback Thursday, whatever daily contest it is, it's always the same setup for 24 hours. So if you're looking for a tool to learn how to get better, how to hit the shots that you see some of these players that clearly are not Kevin Lindsay hit on the live streams at tournaments, I highly suggest playing in the daily contest. You know, when myself or Adam do these live videos, you can take the videos of the shots I hit well, and when you go to the bar or the restaurant later tonight and play, say, okay, Kevin hit the ball, he did he spun the ball, he hit an A1, he shot an eagle pretty easily, or hey, Kevin hit an A1 and it went in the water, went in the trees. You know, use these videos as tools to get better. You know, the more you play, the better you get, but, you know, we try to make it a little bit friendlier, and, you know, every once in a while, I know how to play Golden Tee, so I can give you a couple good tips, and hopefully in the future we'll have a few more people that are a little bit more skilled than Adam and I, you know, shooting some videos for us and helping out. I was going to give Adam more credit and say I like the setup until we got to this hole. So he has a knack for putting in one par 3 in these Freaky Fridays, and they always seem to be the hardest ones. I'm going to try to hit this 5-wood. It's down 10. This is not a fun green, but we're going to just beat the heck out of it and hope for the best. And if it works, great. Another thing I always like to point out, so this is a down 10 green slope. It's left 2. I always click 1 left, and then I always click back, go 1 right. So you can see it's down 10, left 2. But when I click left, all of a sudden that left slope is gone, and it's just down. And then I go to the right, and now it's left 4 and down 9. So it helps you read the greens a little bit better. Also, always pull back those putts to the sea. There's no magic about it. I hit that too hard. No magic there, but it just helps the slow the trackball reader down a little bit. And sometimes, not there, but sometimes it helps save those putts from rolling over. Man. I was going to say I liked Adam up until hole 16, and now it's just getting worse. So this is where being able to play as many games as you want is really going to help you, because I'm probably going to clip a tree here. But that's also the nice thing about these Golden Tees. See how I hit the start button to use a tee? I want to position the 6-wood where I can pull it back to the A and hit it dead straight, and hopefully that wind avoids those trees but also takes it and carries it onto the green here. Let's see, show you there. Go straight at it. So the hope is you're going to hit no trees off the tee box. You're going to take that 6 wood and just clear those trees right there. Or let's do it the easier way. Clear this trees like right there, and then hit the green. Hit the trees above the green, get an eagle, walk away happy. So I did not cut the ball as much as I wanted. Let's replay that shot, but it did work. So I was able to get it through the trees. I played out a little bit too much. I stayed safe, and I'm chipping in for eagle. But there's definitely an opportunity. Adam's been greasing up this trackball, I bet. There's definitely an opportunity to land on the green and putt in for eagle here. Remember, kids, never eat chicken wings and then touch the trackball. Otherwise, you're no longer a friend of ours. Woodland Farm, an appropriate hole to end with. And in the spirit of Freaky Fridays, hello pigs. It's of course a very hard setup. Not as hard as 16 and 17, but not the easiest either. So, you know what? If somebody actually, we'll just do this because it's Friday. We're getting freaky on Friday. If somebody hits hole 18 on the Freaky Friday Daily Contest off the top of the barn there and somehow manages to get a hole-in-one, I'll send you a $50 gift card because I am all about having fun. And so let's do it. If you hit the barn and somehow get it in the hole, ooh, that was actually a really closer shot than I expected. You hit it off of this barn right here, somehow lands in the cup, I'll personally send you a $50 Golden Tee gift card. I'll even sign it for you. You can use the $50 on a commercial unit, and then you can sell it on eBay for 44 cents or, you know, whatever retail value is at that time. So, front 9, beautiful. 18, clean. Eagles across the board. Back 9, not so friendly. But, again, Freaky Friday, daily contest. We're going to play, again, same setup, same conditions, hopefully better results. And I completely forgot to mention this before, and he's going to be mad at me. John Daly. Shout out to John Daly. If you haven't seen it on our social media or on the Caddy app yet, brand new John Daly outfit, the St. Patty's Day outfit. Green on green on green. And of course, the cigarette in his mouth, some green shoes. You go to the Caddy app, the Android Apple Caddy app, or the Livewire website. Go to your pro shop where you can dress up your golfer, and then click on the special John Daly icon, and then he will be available to go ahead and purchase. Alright, I like this shot a lot better than the first one. Nope, just kidding. I no longer like it. Alright, somehow we hit a completely different shot than the first game, and yet ended up in almost the same position where I hit almost the same terrible chip for double eagle. We'll pretend like there's a highlight there. Also, if you guys have any questions about anything Golden Tee related, you know, feel free to just shout them out here, whether you're watching on YouTube or Twitch or Facebook Live. It's Friday. It's Freaky Friday. We're having some fun. If you haven't also checked it out, Money Shot Contest today is I believe hole 3 of Alpine Run. Always a nice little straight look on that first par 3 Alpine Run. Top prize, $263. So if you're bored on a Friday, you know, let's say you play the Freaky Friday and get your butt kicked a few times. If you need a break, Money Shot is where it's at. Just don't play too crazy, otherwise you'll end up 200 games deep. I don't know who would ever play 200 games deep on a Money Shot contest, but they're probably crazy, and they're probably standing in front of a camera streaming Golden Tee right now. Now I know it's hard, it's crazy to believe because I did hit a high 8-iron with the super spin, and the high tee I did actually, because of the elevation change, I did get some kickback. It was a little bit harder to see because of the camera angle, but you do still get some of the kickback from backspin on certain shots when there's an elevation change like that.
walk it out there any better than that.
All right. So we are going to avoid the trees. No hitting of zebras here. We're just going to coast right on over with the 3-wood. Just for added effect, hit it a little bit to the right. Boom. There you go. 8 after 4 bombs, as the cool kids like to say. Dave Sandmeyer, wonderful, wonderful human being. Also, the closest to the pin winner at the 2018 World Championship. I always have to give him a shout out because he is a wonderful human being. He likes Busch Light a little bit more for my taste, but he did give us one of the best moments at the 2018 World Championship. So if you want to see that, go to YouTube, type in Dave Sandmeyer Golden Tee. Hopefully nothing crazy shows up other than him winning his entry into World Championship last year in Las Vegas. So good to see you, my friend. Thank you for joining. Let's see if we can... Ooh, little hot there on Sunnywood, but nothing too bad. Now, I haven't done this too much with uphill putts, but more than downhill. But I'm 41 feet away. Personally, my putting game is not the strongest. I can handle most shots, but when there's an uphill green, sometimes I like to push it to the right or left. It's just a subconscious thing that happens. So what I like to do is turn one left. Okay, so when I go left 1, the green slope becomes up 5, left 1. But then if you look, I turn right, and it doesn't become up 5, right 1. So for those of you actually paying attention in the audience, what it means is that the green slope is ever so slightly pointed to the left. A little bit more than that up 5 is actually showing you. So feel free to always left click 1 and then right click 1 to see if that green slope changes at all. I promise you, it'll save you some strokes in the long run. Kind of surprised that Don Pescioni hasn't jumped in and kicked the door in to try to get me to jump scare or anything like that. Not sure if he's still watching. I'm sure I'm probably just feeding him ideas, but let's see. All right. So last time, 3 hybrid, low tee. You probably don't need to tee it all the way up to the front part of the box, but I did it just for the heck of it. I'm going to pull back a little bit to the left of the B arrow, and then I'm going to hit it a little bit to the left of the 2. Want to get a little bit of a curve. Yeah, see, that was a problem. I went too far to the tee box there, but it's okay because we're going to follow it up with a driver into the cup. Just kidding. No driver, no cup here. So, keyword, use the 3 hybrid low tee, but make sure that you do it from the farther spot of the box. See, I had so many good chips on the front 9 of the first game, and now it's just all going downhill from here. Cam, interviews, we're putting parts of them, bits and pieces of the interviews together for some special projects. So I don't really have a timetable on when we'll release the full interviews, but there's no reason why after everything's said and done that we would not share those. There's a lot of great pieces of information, a lot of history from Andy Haas, Chris Eversole, Brendan Harris. There was a lot of people that we had interviewed of all skill levels up in Florida, and I promise you, they're very much worth the wait.
This guy's got skills right by the hole. Call for 1 from the tee box.
I do have to say I appreciate Adam Kramer for being very generous with his his Black Hills golf course choosings because there was definitely a few more harder holes that he could have stuck in this Freaky Friday. So thankfully that hole is not very difficult. I just don't play it well enough lately. Yeah, I knew there was no chance that I got 2 good shots in a row on this hole. This was always a hard... I have no idea what happened there. This was always a difficult hole for me when that pin was tucked in the top left position. Graham, Bratcher, good to see you, my friend. Of course, you joined in at the best time where I'm playing absolute horrendous golden tee, so thanks for tuning in. All right, we set ourselves up a lot better this time. Our score is awful, but we're not going to hit the rock on hole 12 of, well, what's Grand Canyon, but what's actually hole 12 of this week's Freaky Friday. This is what I like to call, I play a really halfway decent game the first game of the live stream, play poorly the third, and then those of you that stick around to watch, I just astonish you with the great shots I hit on my third and final game. Cam, I have not played an invite in so long, so feel free, my friend, if you'd like to send invites. I'd be more than happy to hang out at a Golden Tee machine and play some invites with you. All right, we're going to avoid the trees here, but we want to get a massive drive just because it makes me feel better. Nothing I love more is than trying to hit, I believe this is hole 15 of Bonnymore, trying to hit a long drive. This isn't the best setup for it, but hey, it still feels good to me. Remember, the elevation change is very big on this hole, so you know, play the wind in your clubs as carefully as possible when it comes to hole 15 from Bonnymore here. Alright, well, yep, this is just the continuation. That's not the shot you want to hit. I don't know if you've ever played Golden Tee while hitting it from the rocks, but it's not fun. Alright, last time, if you remember, we hit the 5 hybrid really hard with a backspin. We're going to try to do that again. Wow, I must have got a lot more of that than I did the first time because, wow, that just went crazy. Oh, I also put quick shot on. That threw me off a little bit. All right, same thing as before with this par 4. It is drivable in certain setups. You're going to want to make sure that you get through the first set of trees and then actually hit the second one. So you want to place the gold tee far enough back that you're going to get in the air without clipping those trees. And then you're going to want to pull it all the way to the A and then hit it dead straight. Oh, I forgot to high tee it, but I think that actually will work out okay. Forgot to high tee it. I always suggest high teeing it. Some of the pros that actually know what they're doing might tell you otherwise. Feel free to listen to them. But still an eagle opportunity from Winding Pines. Just not for me today. Also, threw it out there. Yeah, first game. I'll throw it out there again. If anybody hits their tee shot off of this barn and somehow hits a hole-in-one, I can't even get it up there because I'm awful right now. But if you hit a hole-in-one and you get a hole-in-one off of this barn, I will personally send you a $50 Golden Tee gift card. I'll sign it. I'll pretend like I'm some kind of celebrity, and I'll put stuff in the water because why not? All right, we have one more game of redemption before I got to get out of here, before I embarrass myself anymore. Too bad it's not Christmas time anymore, otherwise that scoreboard would actually look wonderful. I'm going to do better this game because my original Golden Tee theme song that I grew up on is playing in this background. So, all right, we're going to step away for 1 second, regroup, and then we'll catch you guys in a moment here. All right, we are back here in the Golden Tee Lounge. Freaky Friday Daily Contest, mixing 2009 and 2016 courses. Kicking it off with a drivable par 5 from Elkhorn Ridge here. Hopefully, third time's the charm, and I'm actually going to get a putt for double eagle here instead of a chip. Okay, that bearing any crazy circumstances, that actually looks like I know what I'm doing. So we are kicking this game off right by putting in for double eagle. Get some of them great shot points in there as well for the double eagle putt. 3 after 1 bombs, as the cool kids of Golden Tee would say. And just like that, you're ahead of the game. We bounce back from Golden Tee 2016 to 2009, and of course, if Bonnie Moore is not one of your favorite Golden Tee courses of all time, just go ahead and delete me off of Facebook now, or send me an invite on your favorite course, and we will duke it out there. Oh, that might just be a little bit too far. Great line though. So on top of Freaky Friday, we've got the money shot contest. I want to say $263 top prize to get closest to the pin in money shot today. We've got events mode going through Sunday night. $8,800 out there in a prize pool for our very first Golden Tee World Championship qualifier. The competition's definitely heating up. $1,500 first prize. So not only is there pride and a Golden Tee World Championship spot up on the line, 5 of them, top 5 players, top 5 qualifiers in this week's event will get their World Championship spot. But there's only one $1,500 top prize, which I believe, as of a half an hour ago, was Eddie Godfrey, originally a Chicago guy, now a Texas guy, who is actually in first place over the current world champ, Evan Gossett. So check out goldentee.com/events over the next few days, because there will be some intense scoreboard changes going on as these guys play and try to secure their spot in the World Championship and win some of those top prizes. But even if you don't think you can play in the Golden Tee World Championship, maybe you're banned from Vegas, maybe you just don't think you're good enough, whatever the case is, you can still play and potentially win a piece of that $8,800 prize pool. All you have to do is go to a commercial Golden Tee unit, whether it's at your local watering hole, restaurant, Buffalo Wild Wings, wherever. Select events mode, select online and then select events mode, and play 5 games. It just takes 5 games to qualify, and then however many games you want to play through Sunday night, your top 5 scores will combine. Top 5 scores, great shot points, and Gold Tee points all combine to get you a spot on the leaderboard, and potentially win you some of that $8,800 prize pool. See, I like that shot a little bit better. No plans to ace this hole anytime soon, but I'll absolutely take an extra eagle putt. Right, dead center in the cup. And if I actually do this weird thing where I play Golden Tee and then look like I know what I'm doing, and this game turns out well, when you go out to meet your buddies or you go to take out your girlfriend, boyfriend, fiance, wife, whoever, you're going to take them out to play Golden Tee tonight, just pull up Facebook, pull up YouTube, Twitch, skip the first, I don't know, half an hour of the stream because it was garbage, and we're doing so much better now. But come watch this third game here, see all the shots that I do well, and, you're not necessarily going to replicate them because everybody has their own style of play. Did I hit the tree? Oh, I had to talk about how good I was doing, and then I hit an Invisaleaf. Sweet. But you guys get the point. When I'm playing well, watch the videos, see what I'm doing, how I'm hitting the shots, and if they help you hit better shots when you're out there playing for money or playing with your buddies, then, I take pride in that. It's funny because I'm just a hack who's been playing Golden Tee for, I don't know, 3 times? Like, I don't know. A lot longer than I should be. Let's just put it that way. You'd think I'd be good at this point, but I'm not. Yet I have this platform here to just hang out with a lot of friends and play Golden Tee and talk to you on a Friday afternoon. So I can give you some tips. But it's funny because every time I go to a tournament and I meet new players and they say, "Oh, I've seen you. You do the videos on Golden Tee with Adam." And somehow, some way, I don't know if it's just my outstanding beauty or charm or what, but somehow people actually appreciate those videos and they compliment and say how it's helped them learn shots. So I don't say it because I think I'm an excellent player and you should watch and replicate everything I do. I say it because people actually do find value in it. And if you guys have any, questions or any specific holes, whether it's older courses or newer courses, feel free to send myself or Adam Kramer a message on Facebook or on Golden Tee social media. Please hit the green. Oh no, come on, really? Ugh. But feel free to reach out to us, and if you guys need some tip videos or help with anything, we'll do our best to, to make it happen and teach you guys the best, to the best of our ability. All right, we're gonna hit the green here again, potentially get a shot of the week. That's a little bit harder. Oh, maybe not. Get in there. Oh, come on. Oh. At first, I hit that. I did not think, I thought I hit it too hard, and then as soon as it hit the green, it should have went in. It's been too long since I've had a hole-in-one on the live stream, but dang it, it's going to happen. Terry Boyer, Michael Vanconi, Chris Kerr, Greg Kinsler, Brian Roski, Will Sandstead, Jim Chabest, Steve Bigger. I'm just seeing now that you guys have joined. Hopefully you're still around. Appreciate you joining in the crazy action of me playing OK Golden Tee until I put a shot in the sand. Yep, until I put a shot in the sand. I blame it on Greg Kinsler and the Patriots winning the Super Bowl. I actually tried to lay up on that, so the fact that I almost got wet is pretty hilarious. Oh boy, I hear Don Pescioni. I'm sure he's going to jump in here someday. Mark Tate, Mr. Tate, good to hear from you, my friend. Remember, if you learned anything from Kevin Lindsay's terrible Golden Tee live streams, the 5 Hybrid is always the club to go when you have nowhere else to turn to. At least for chipping. Probably not going to want to do it on a 300-yard drive, but you get my point. I think I hit that a little too far out, dang it. This is what happens. Try to get cute and hit a really long drive. But we're going to sacrifice a putt and at least have somewhat of a chip on eagle here. I want to say this is Bonnie Moore 15. Let's pretend like I know what I'm doing. Boom, look at that. Chipping it in for eagle as if I knew what I was doing in the first place. So, hey, if you can't make it on the green, being able to chip halfway decently sometimes at 2 o'clock on a Friday works. One thing I like to say when it comes to playing Gold Tee, and I know I never follow it, is never make the same mistake twice. And that's, at least on this hole, in this stream, I did not make the same mistake twice. Get in there. Ugh.
That's a nice approach to the green there.
Alright. We are going to try the 5 hybrid again. No high tee, just a hard little hit. Yeah, I definitely got all of it the first time because, or the second time, because first game I hit 120 something, the second game I hit 140. So I definitely manhandled that, and I don't like this. So we're gonna try to soft chip this. Hope for the best, and that didn't work. Wow. Hey, they feel bad for you after the second water ball, and they just give you the double bogey. Alright, well, we were doing okay that round until then, which means we are going to play another game. I've actually decided to not use the high tee. And, oh, this might be shot of the week if this goes in the hole. Oh, come on, get in there. Oh, that was actually, I don't nominate myself for shot of the week, ever. But if that would have went in, oh, that would have been pretty damn sweet. Would have just thrown it right up there at least number 2. But thankfully I have the video footage to prove that I almost aced that hole. Dang, that would have been nice. I don't think I've ever hit a hole in one on this, on winding 16, I want to say, 15 or 16. But I'll take the shot points and walk away happy camper. Our bounty for the day, hit it off of the roof of this barn and somehow ace it. And I will personally send you a $50 gift card.
I think that made a dent.
Oh, that. Wow. I hit that dead straight. I think that might be a legit trackball issue. Well, that's alright. We're playing one more anyways.
No way.
Always practice your 5 hybrid chipping before you live stream. So outside of that 3 water chips or 4 water chips, score's actually not too bad. So just for you guys, because there's a lot of you that are still watching, and damn it, I want to hit a good score. Not because I care, but because I hate watering the last few shots of Freaky Friday streams. Alright, minus 30 or better, and then we're out. I'm going to go back to actual work. Not that this isn't work, but you guys get the drift. Shout out to me, because I'm going to hit a hole in one here. I'm going to kick off the live stream with a par 5 ace. And then I'm going to run around the hall for a little bit. Oh, come on. There was so much potential there. I got the bad bounce. Gotta talk to Jim Z about that. But regardless of the first shot that you hit, make sure you're on the green or fringe and putt in for that double eagle. I mean, there's not too many chances you get to start with 1,500 great shot points on hole 1 of any contest, whether Freaky Friday daily or not. Also, feel free, if anybody wants to play Bonnie Moore invites. I have not played invitational contests in a while, so why not? Send me invites. Kevin Lindsay, you can see how to spell my name because I cockily added it to the live stream, but you can also add me by the People's Champ player nickname. And let's play some Golden Tee and have some fun. Well, that should not have happened, but what can you do about it?
On tee now. It's golf for 1.
Nice thing about those trees that kind of guard this hole is they're very paper thin, so you can hopefully you could hear that I actually had hit them, but they are not like most trees where it's just going to kill any momentum that your golf ball has. Yes, Gary Sheldon, my friend, I'm only accepting Bonnie Moore invites right now because I'm terrible at Golden Tee. That was aggressive. Very aggressive. Not meant to be aggressive. But, for a second, I thought it had a chance of going. Damn it. John Daly's new outfit. If you're just joining us or just joined us in the last few minutes wondering what the heck is John Daly wearing, it is his new St. Paddy's Day outfit that has just been released not too long ago in the Caddy and the Livewire website. So get out there, play as John Daly, cigarette and all. Yeah, Sequoia is getting snap declined, my friend Cam. Snap declined.
Well, there is still work to do, but it's on the green. Go for 1 with excellent green.
Tell you what though, my Caddy app is very dry. Nobody sent me any invites yet. Alright, so this time we are going to avoid trees. And we're going to potentially hole out here. Oh, look at that. That was should not have cleared that, but hey, it works. So, low T, low 3 hybrid, low T, a 3 hybrid. Make sure you cut a lot of that to kill some of the wind and distance. Otherwise, you might be flirting with that barn like yours truly did the first few games. Volcano. I'm so glad there's only one volcano hole in this game because the lava is just not a friend of mine.
Take out the putter. Go for 1 with
All right, so let's just take a look here. So I had 2 bad shots, missed 2 eagle putts, and I'm 17 under. So potential to shoot 19 under or better if you hole out some of those holes is definitely there. I don't know how this shot went in the water last game, so we are going to avoid that by all costs. All right. Hit a great shot the first game. Hit a terrible shot the second game. Almost aced it the third game, so I did not feel that. I don't feel that one. Maybe? Maybe?
Oh, this is on track.
Oh, wow. Did you see this, John? What? How? I was so stunned I couldn't even hit the replay. I'm going to watch it in the delayed live stream and think the same thing. How did this not... Wow. Thanks, guys. I'm just getting robbed over here. That was... Wow. I mean, I don't ever expect to hit home runs in live streams, but when I get close to them and then they don't happen, it breaks my heart. And then I do silly shots like this. Well... No, there we go. Just all down here, downhill from here. All right, if this doesn't go in, I'm gonna do a super rare move, but I shouldn't do. All right. I'm just still heartbroken at the fact that I can't even finish this game. That was just awful. I feel like an actual daily contest player, and I missed a shot, and I just got a DNF and restart. But I mean, we can't end on a game like that where it just rolls right over the cup. Like, wow. All right, final game for real this time. The final game. All perfect shots, all double eagles, all eagles, home runs. We're getting everything. We're gonna kick it off with a home run. We're gonna get a home run on that par 4 that I just nearly missed again. Okay. Now, no hole in one, and this is going to be not a bad chip, but actually had a good chance of getting in the hole. But I will be absolutely okay. I'll be absolutely okay with a double eagle. Chipping in for double eagle. Moving on to Bonnie Moore. Again, Adam and I, well, Adam more than myself, you know, spent a lot of time coming up with these great Freaky Friday contests. But after so many years of Adam doing it, you know, we're not against other people's good ideas. So, you know, a few weeks ago passed along some ideas which Adam and I really liked, and they got put, you know, into the rotation for the next couple of months. And it'll be a while before we have any new opportunities for daily contests. It'll be a few months. Sorry, I'm just accepting friend requests from all the cool kids who think they can beat me on Bonnie Moore. But if you have any great ideas that you think would work for a Freaky Friday contest, or even a course that you want to see on the Throwback Thursday daily contest or Monday mix-up, you know, feel free to shoot myself or Adam a message. You know, shoot us a message on the Golden Tee Facebook. Wherever you can reach us on social media, or text us or call us like most of you already do. Anyways, you know, hey, we have no problem saying that some of the ideas you guys come up with are really great. I can't remember the exact time frame, but soon we're gonna have another social media decide, so that'll be fun. We'll get prepared for that. Do some voting on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Get some of the best and probably worst, because you guys like to give those answers. Or you like to pick the hardest holes in Golden Tee, and then all of us awful golfers are terrible at it. But I know we've got another par 3 contest coming up, I think, in the works. Sometime in the next few weeks, we're going to be adding new courses to the Freaky Friday Caddy rotation. That's been long overdue, so I apologize for that, but we're going to get some of those in. So if you guys have some favorites from the last 6 months of Freaky Fridays, shoot them to us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever, and you know, we'll see if they're favorable courses, and we'll put them in for you guys. I'm really surprised I haven't hit any of those trees yet. Let's be honest, out of 5 games, I would have expected to hit at least trees 2 out of those 5 times. But I'm very appreciative of the fact that I haven't, and we're still putting in for eagle. And we're 13 after 6 with that double eagle chip on hole 1. All right, here's the moment you've all been waiting for. I'm going to clean this trackball off again because now my hands are starting to get sweaty from all the pressure of all of you out there watching. I'm not trying to ace this hole. I'm literally just trying to get it on the green. Oh, wow. That was, I don't know how that was worse than the first couple shots I hit, but it was. But nice thing about Golden Tee is sometimes you just have to thank your lucky stars. Give yourself a Jim Zielinski shout out that you did not hit the barn and walk away. It's really all I can say. All right. Hole 9. Really? Really, guys? Really? Okay. We are clean going in to hole 9, and somehow I got offset with my next shot, which is fine, except I hit it way too far out. Oh. So I was talking about being clean through 9, and then I get offset on hole 9. But it doesn't matter because we just, wham, putted it in. Well, I don't even know how far away that putt was. All that matters is somehow I made it. Look at that. Clean across the board. A drivable par 5 to start the game. So a -3 to kick off hole 1. Eagles across the rest of the board. And look at that. -19 after 9 holes. Probably be -19 after 18 holes. Let's be real honest. Oh, and we did the same thing I did before. Literally just opened my mouth about not making mistakes, and I hit the water. Well, we are on our way to -19 after 18. Nope, I hit that too far out. That's not even going to get there. Well, that's really disappointing. After 3 really close shots at this hole, can't even get it to the green. That's alright. I'll tell you what, if I go in the sand on this hole for the 8th game in a row, we may be starting this over. There's enough of you watching that it's okay.
It's on, Peter. Ready at the tee. It's golf for 1.
Look at that. Finally on the fairway after, I don't know, what, 5 games? 4 complete games?
Needed one more biscuit for breakfast. An eagle putt. Golf for 1. Ready to hit.
Alright, so we're finally back on the fairway of this hole as well. But we've got a bit of a difficult shot here just because of the distances. But that's alright.
That's a solid shot right there.
Now, because it's going to give me an up 6 left 8 putt, I'm just going to take my 5 hybrid, hopefully jam it straight enough and hard enough, or excuse me, firm enough that it's just going to hit the center of the cup and do exactly that. Just fall right in. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Peter, does he need to worry about the wind? He's got a strong wind at his back. Should see some added distance here.
Well, not every day can be yours, kids. Surprised that actually didn't hit the top. I would have just laughed at that point. This is just going to become a tutorial on 5 hybrid chipping. Dead center of the cup, just shove it. Just shove the trackball forward and hope for the best. I got too much cut into that one, which does not help at all. But I don't, can't say that I care anymore after screwing up a really good game. So we are going to end up playing one more. Nobody's yelled at me yet, so it's Friday. It's freaky, it's Friday. There's a lot of money up for grabs in today's daily contest and money shot contest. So we are going to play these 2 holes out like a champ. Because that's what true players do. And then well, that's good. So that's what happens when you clip the trees prematurely, and then you get wet. All right, one final, well, you know what? One more time. We'll play one more, but you bounce it off of this and somehow make it in the cup. Unless I do it first. Oh, that would have been so sweet. I would have just went home. If you somehow bounce it off of the barn and make a hole-in-one on hole 18 of Woodland in today's daily contest, I will send you a personally autographed $50 Gold Tee gift card. All right, I have a love-hate relationship with this game, and that I hate it right now, which is why we are playing one more daily contest. The final. No strings attached, whether I shoot plus 10, minus 19, minus 30, minus 40, or even minus 50. We're just going to rock and roll, and then I'm going to let you guys do it all for yourselves. It is 2:20 in Chicago, which means you have, what, 10 hours and 40 minutes to get out and play as many games as you want in this week's Freaky Friday Daily Contest. And hopefully play better than I have been. Although that was pretty, that was a pretty decent putt, I gotta say. I'm not a fan of the fact that I hit such a poor tee shot, but I can get down with the fact that I made this 23-yard putt for double eagle. But this will be the 6th game, depending on your math skills and whether you count my DNFs or not. But take full advantage of the good shots, the bad shots, the ugly, and the everything in between for what I'm doing in this week's Freaky Friday. Go out there, play a couple games with your buddies. If you're not hitting shots that are working for you, watch this video, see what I did good, see what I did bad, and hopefully use it as a teaching tool to get better. And if anything, at least use it as a teaching tool to play better than I have today. Because there's been some bright spots, but there's also been some not so bright spots. And I'm very determined to get a hole-in-one before this 18 holes is over. We've had too many close calls. We had a really good shot on one of the drivable par 4s. We had a really good... Oh, please don't. Oh, my God. Wow. Haven't hit that at all today. So, of course, the final game, we have to do that. Well, not everything is glamorous in show business. That's okay. So, and then hole 16 of today's Freaky Friday almost had a shot of the week with a tree branch bounce and then a green bounce and a backspin bounce. Almost. I mean, like 2 feet away from the cup. Unfortunately, it was not meant to be. So hopefully, in the next 12 holes, we can do it again. I didn't even hit that hard. See, when nothing comes close to the hole and you're making mistakes that you're not even trying to, that's when, you know, that's when you gotta take a step back, breathe in, breathe out, and hope for the best. And that's why you guys are all going to go out and play today's daily contest, so you can shoot a much, much, much better score than what I've put together on today's 2009-2016 mix-up. Come on. That's, I mean, this is not even, I can't even laugh at myself at this point. I'm just hitting awful shots.
Very good indeed.
I mean, I could probably play bad on purpose and play better than this. Can't wait to hit the barn here. Wow, there we go. I didn't hit the barn.
It's a good lie, Jim.
Yeah.
Wow, that's incredible.
Alright, so unfortunately it's not as glorious as the 19 we had the last game before I found lots of ways to screw that up. I'm sure because I'm shooting 16 after 9, I will hit a perfectly normal shot for this hole now. Honestly, it might even go in. Actually, that would be my luck, is that it would go in the hole. Or we'll get wet. I feel a little bit better that I somehow got wet. Because if that would have went in the hole, I would have been really upset. But just look at this as the continued Kevin Lindsay lesson on how to play okay golden tee, terrible golden tee, but chip really well with a 5 hybrid. If you look at it that way, if I just change the title of the video after the live stream's over, it's like none of this ever happened. I mean, at least give me like a hole-in-one or something. I didn't feel as good about that one, but at least we're on the green putting in for eagle. My oh my.
Well-placed drive, Jim.
Hey, look at that. Actually might be putting in for... Nope, just kidding. Open my mouth too soon. Not putting for eagle here.
Peter, what do we have?
I mean, at that rate, it might as well just rolled in the water.
Should be an easy putt from here.
Alright, well, moving on.
Ready to hit.
It's a new layup spot, guys. It's the 2 rock bounce layup when you want to hit it out of the rough on a par 5.
Jim, it won't make it. Go for one.
I appreciate those that you are still hanging around watching me on this journey, probably because you're laughing severely at me. But a lot of you know how that's how the daily contest goes. You play a lot of contests, you try to do your best, and you know not every shot is going to go your way. And but that's okay. That's where there's the fun in it. I can't tell you right now that it's that, but once I hole out on this hole, I'll feel a little bit better. Nope, just right around the cup. That's okay. Not an awful score so far, but not the best. But there's still some time to salvage it. I just can't win. Wow. Okay.
This slide just stinks, Jim.
All right. Well, now we're just going for hole in ones in the next 3 holes because my ability to play Golden Tee has clearly left the building. And I can't wait for all the messages I'm going to get about how awful this game is. It's kind of like when I decided to live stream Rattlesnake after not playing Rattlesnake for about a year. It's about as good as it's going. Alright, so this is going to be a little bit of a difficult putt. Not as bad as the ones that we hit, considering I actually putted it in for eagle, or excuse me, for birdie. Alright, in all seriousness, let's knock out these last 2 holes. You can high tee it, high tee it or medium tee it. I'm just gonna medium tee it now so I can feel good about myself. I hit the tree I wanted to hit, but I did not hit it on the right side, which means no great shot, no hole in one for me this week. But hey, I look at it this way, at least those of you that are watching from the office and not getting any work done on Friday, at least you get some high quality entertainment. That's what I'm here for. I'm not here for good Golden Tee. It'd be great when it happens, but I'm just here for high quality entertainment. Alright, $50 is on the line if you ace hole 18 of the daily contest by hitting the barn and somehow making it in the cup. Again, unless I do it here first. No, it's too much of an angle this time. But, stop. Nope, that's okay. Now we're going to finish it off with 14 chips in the water. Yep, there's 1 chip in the water. Do we end it with a chip in the hole? Nope. Alright, well, that was fun for most of that. Hopefully you guys take the good, the bad, the ugly of this contest, of this live stream, sorted out. But hole 18, Woodland Farms 18 daily contest. You hit the barn, get in the cup, hole in one, and I will send you a $50 gift card. But you have 9.5 hours left to go to play today's daily contest. There is $4,519 in the prize pool. First place is $410. On Money Shot, it's hole 3 of Alpine and $263 top prize there. Of course, events mode is $8,800 in that $1,500 top prize. You have until the end of day Sunday. 5 games on events mode, which is Catadores Beach, qualifies you to potentially win some cash. So until next time, hopefully for a lot better Golden Tee. Have a great weekend. Happy President's Day on Monday. Stay safe if you are out and about, and we'll catch you next time.